And good morning on this rainy Tuesday morning. 65, 66 degrees out there. Grab an umbrella. You may need it. On and off showers today. JC?
I just hope it don't become a bad hair day. That's my only concern out there today.
Yeah,
hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on what Gloria said, a cloudy, kind of sprinkling Tuesday morning here in Athens, Alabama. This is Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us. A lot of stuff to talk about today. We'll get it cranking in just a moment. Tom's in here early this morning, so we'll get going with Tom. Thanks for babysitting Zorro the other day. You and Mac, Ron.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'll sell him to you for $2,000.
I understand that he had a good nap and I did too.
Yeah, well, he's a handful. But anyway, thank y'all again. Frank's in here, Tony on the phone, 230-4988. We'll talk about a couple things coming up. First and foremost, let's talk about the best team in America that happened to get beat by LSU in overtime. So we'll talk about Bama too. I'm loaded with sports stuff. Mac, hate to tell you this, Auburn kind of got annihilated by Georgia. Georgia a little bit better than I thought, doggone it. They pretty doggone good. Mac up and about this morning, got his Auburn shirt on. Y'all know what? I was spending yesterday morning at 5 o'clock with Dusty and Donnie. Shut up. Donnie says, man, y'all need to be LSU fans. Get us a rematch. I said, are you crazy? I'm Razorback hogging all the way down because I do believe the Arkansas Razorbacks will defeat the LSU Tigers coming up 1:30 Black Friday on CBS. And then there'll be a little Auburn-Alabama Iron Bowl game next. You never know how that one may go. We'll probably win it, I don't know, 40 points. Just me guessing right now. We'll talk about all what's going down in college football in a little bit. We'll talk about the pervert Sandusky in his interview last night with Bob Costas. Man, you are an idiot. Not besides a sexual predator. But we'll get your thoughts on that in a little bit too. Plus, Gloria's gone country a little bit. I'll tell you in just a moment how she's reliving my old days in growing up in New Hope after shelling corn. But we'll talk about that too coming up just a little bit. Y'all, hang on.
Quit making fun of me. All right, let's go over the weather forecast. 65, 66 degrees out there. Going to be a rainy day, on and off showers today. They say 50% chance of rain. Not all of us will see some rain, but right here in Athens, we definitely are. If you're headed toward Waterloo, you're getting a lot of rain on you right now. Also Scottsboro in that area. Yes, that's where it was earlier. But a lot of rain moving in from Memphis. They say 50% chance of rain today. High of 73. Enjoy that nice warm temperature today. Tomorrow, 63 for your high, drops 10 degrees. And of course, 100% chance of rain. Everyone's going to get to see some rain tomorrow. The rest of the forecast looking really nice. No more rain to worry about. 60s for your highs, and you know the lows not so bad either. And then of course there is an article. How about that? There it is. Cold front is definitely moving in. Colder weather for sure. 230-4988.
You didn't even read it, did
Tony
you?
This morning. Cold front moving in. I don't have it.
Well, you should have been up and about. That's why I'm the smart one of the bunch. How you doing, Tom?
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, man, got lots of stuff going in. In a minute, I'm going to talk about a thing in the Huntsville Sunday Times. I do the news about how real estate has really picked up in Huntsville over last year.
Right.
Great article.
That's good.
You still selling houses?
Yes. Need to sell more, but things have picked up activity.
Yeah. I need to buy a couple more is what I need.
No, we need to sell a few.
I need to sell a couple more.
I need to buy a couple more. All right, let me get right to it this morning. Everybody in America is talking about that this morning. Sandusky, quote, admitted he horsed around. Well, he's a complete jackass in my opinion, but he says, I could say that I've done some of those things. I have horsed around with kids and have showered after workouts with them. I've hugged them and I've touched their legs without any intent of sexual contact. You complete idiot. According to a CNN legal analyst, Jeffrey Tobin said the admission by Sandusky, get this, may hurt his case. When you're admitting showering with a 10-year-old, you got a big problem already.
Yeah.
And now, according to the news this morning, 10 more victims have come out against this.
So everyone's lying but him?
Yeah, and y'all heard the story yesterday. You know, he was only out on $100,000 bail because the judge that gave him that was on the foundation board, worked there as a volunteer. How sick and how ugly is this going to get? I mean, really. How ugly is this going to get?
It's getting worse every day, it seems like. I didn't get to see the Bob Costas interview.
I saw it this morning. I texted yesterday District Attorney Brian Jones to see if he could send us someone this week. I don't know if he got the message or not, but I was going to, you know, because this child abuse is obviously a big problem nationwide, so you got to look out for stuff like that. And the other thing is, the guy's taking all the heat. Mike McCleary, the coach that saw it happen, said, I made made sure it stopped. Oh, now he's sending an email out. He placed on administrative leave, said that I did all I could. In an email, he said, I did the right thing. You guys know me. The truth is not out there fully. I didn't just turn and run. I made sure it stopped. I had to make quick, tough decisions. How tough is it a decision to get a 60-year-old man to quit raping a 10-year-old boy? What kind of tough decision is that? It's just like the governor of Pennsylvania said today on Meet the Press, as we was leaving to go to church, he was on, he says, he didn't do what all of us would have done.
Or most of us.
You know, so,
I think it all boils down to no one went to the police. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, and he didn't do what he should have done at that time. So anyway, and they're still saying Paterno, it was the mood was somber. Its whole thing was like finding out there's no Santa Claus, according to a 30-year-old ticket holder. I love Joe Pop to death, but he just didn't do enough. I feel bad for him. His legacy is tarnished. I feel like crying even though I'm a grown man. And I also feel bad for the little kids. So I just get you. Don't come in here and start that crap with me. You know, there's a reason your nickname is Shut Up.
No way the Hogs are going to beat the
Shut
Tigers.
up.
You're not Mike, Don.
Listen, to shut up.
We can't hear you.
See, that's why his name is Shut Up, because he's the only LSU. We are Razorback fans, and will be for the next 2 weeks. Go Arkansas. Woo, see?
Gosh.
It's on now. It's on now.
Move out of Paula's way. Let her come in.
Hey, you unemployed?
Not yet.
Oh, I forgot to show you that picture I found of Donnie. I want to show it to you, but there's a picture I found of Donnie at a football camp years ago. And
Compliments of
his
Mr.
buddy sent it to
Stiles.
me, but I'll show it to you just a little bit. All right, let me get to a couple things this morning. All right, y'all know Alabama kickers right now. We missed 2. Alabama players have made only 3 of their past 9. Shut up! Good news, Bama fans. The nation's top-rated kicker is committed to Alabama verbally and is enjoying another outstanding season at Calhoun High School in Georgia. Adam Griffin has made 8 of 12. The Yellow Jackets are 11-0 and seeking their 4th consecutive appearance in the Class AA championship. He's from Poland. Now we're getting a Polak kicker. Okay.
Jamie.
He didn't speak English until he was 13. He's 5'11", 170. He's made a 50-yarder. And he also has kicked a 90-yard kickoff.
We need a 54-yarder.
Huh?
We need one of those 54-yarders.
We need him
We
bad.
need him bad.
You mean to tell me we can't walk on campus in Tuscaloosa and like Tennessee did and get some frat boy to come in there and kick it?
And make
Where's
it.
Brian Davis when we need him?
Brian
Brown.
Brown.
Brian Brown, not Brian Davis. I know he wouldn't be kicking nothing.
You wouldn't pass the breathalyzer.
Yeah, so anyway, Brian Brown, where is he? Which leads me to my next story. Frank, we having to cut back, so we having to go back to the old days of toilet paper. Huh?
No.
Well, toilet tissue's gotten so high lately that we just figured we'd go back to the good old days.
No.
Actually, I'm in the backyard, the house you sold us, Tom, the other day, and I look up and there's about a herd of deer out back. 4, 5, 6, 10, 20.
4.
Let me tell the story.
Yeah, 4.
Anyway, a bunch of big ones. So instead of doing what the Stiles family
2
would
big
do,
ones and 2 small ones.
set up a machine gun and shoot out their bedroom window and try to kill everything in sight. We started to take pictures, but the rest, so Gloria said, I'm going to call Clay and ask him how we can bait those dudes to coming back. So yesterday, we go buy a truckload of corn, and Gloria sits out back yesterday afternoon during the nice weather and starts shelling corn.
It was only a 14-pound bag because they didn't have it already shelled, so I'm like, I want deer now.
Remember those old things? I mean, we had one in my grandfather's barn, and it's still
It wasn't
there,
that
I'm
bad.
guessing. You put the corn down in it, and you grind it like that, and it just shells it. Mm-hmm. Tom, you've been a city boy. You wouldn't remember stuff
I
like
don't
that.
know anything about that.
I was
But anyway.
laughed at plenty yesterday.
Hey, Frank, what's the story on the corn cobs?
Oh.
You use 2 red ones and a white one. Use white ones, see if you use another red one.
Where did he get the white ones?
That I don't know.
Yeah. I have heard that story before, though. I have heard that story. So now we've got...
It was really easy to do, too.
Back
See, look at
behind
all
there.
that corn I got out of that 14-pound bag.
So now we've got the deer baited. Is that legal?
We're not going to kill them. We're not
Yeah.
hunting them, we're just taking pictures
Well,
of them.
he just
Here's
said
what it
getting a
looks
machine
like in
gun
the
out.
woods now.
Yeah, well, Tony is going to set me up with one of those, what do you call those things that fire off about 25 rounds in a second? I'm going to set that thing on the back porch, Tom, and have me a big scope on it, and then
But did you notice how nicely it was lined and not stacked? See what I learned?
Now, see, most of y'all don't know where we live. Now, whoever ran through my yard the other day after Bama upset LSU beating us like Donnie, they probably do. But yeah, oh, there it is right there. Yeah, I'm still looking for the Paula.
Yes.
You live in my neighborhood. That might be a little wide for that vehicle you drive. I didn't know your extension cord would reach that far, though, when you drive that thing.
It's not electric.
Well, you sure, Mr. Good Shit looks it. But anyway. All right.
My shucking days are over.
Shucking days.
Is it
All
shucking
right,
or
Tom, here's a good story. You sold us our house, got 3 big garages. This was a little article in the paper over the weekend, a modern version of the freak show, Hoarders and Spinoffs, and talking about how much stuff we have. Says here, the size of the average house has doubled in the last 50 years, while family size has shrunk. We have no kids living with us. Thank God. We have a lot of space to stash things. Walk-in closets, 3 cars, garage. 1 in 10 households in this country rents a self-storage unit. It's big business. In 2009, there were 58,000 self-storage facilities in the U.S., more than Starbucks.
Goodness.
People put Christmas decorations in it, furniture. Said you might pay $50 a month for a closet-type unit. You can go out here at
Mobile Attic.
Mobile Attic and get you one, or $150 for a tractor-trailer size room. And then by the time you figure up how much you paid on all that stuff, monthly, year after year, the stuff you're paying to protect ain't worth it.
You never use it.
Memories.
It just stays there.
Memories.
Some good, some bad, Tom. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, we got so much stuff now, I could have a yard sale.
And not miss a thing.
I don't know, that's some valuable stuff I got, though.
You know, Jamie is so bad, he'll have newspaper clippings everywhere, and I'll put them in bags and take them upstairs in the shed, and then every now and then toss one out, and he'll never know it.
I've still got clippings from the 80s. I did this little gig at
Well, you
31, y'all
used
might
to.
remember, years ago, called the Country Rover. You can watch it here on Monday mornings at 6, noon, and 9 and see me with dark hair and more of it about 20, 30 years ago.
He'd combed.
And
combed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about bringing that back. As soon as I can find somebody to
No.
sponsor. Are there any old people left?
Any good old people left?
Frank, you ain't much of a story. I see you every day. All right, I'm going to take a
Frank's
break,
a
come
good
back
story.
to ZNN in just a moment. Paula from the library is in here. And I don't know how many of y'all are into this couponing craze that's going on, but we got a lady in here who's a mastermind behind it.
Unbelievable. Going to save you a lot of money today.
Yeah, she's going to show us how to do it. I don't know how to do it, but I am saving on toilet tissue. That's all I know. It's a little rough, but hey, who cares? You
Great.
can tell, by the way, just a second, too.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. You can text me on my phone, 230-1123. Donnie, you ever read the Bleacher Report?
Yes, I got it on my phone.
Yeah, well, I got it now on my iPad. It is one of the few things I know how to pull up on here. I'm showing y'all how smart I am. 9-6, talking about the Alabama-LSU game was the worst game I'd ever seen. Where are these people coming from? Said, besides Bama already lost, they don't deserve a second chance. You know, it goes on and on. These people here don't like the SEC is what I'm finding out, you know?
We can't read
Jealous.
that.
Jealous.
Well, look at that.
They like the Big Ten. They get more
Corey.
news coverage.
They're like all this crap here that, you know, I read this last night. Even Oklahoma State wins, I'm not sure they're good, you know. Should they go to North Carolina, Alabama, really, regardless? Where are you people getting y'all's info? I get mine from Donnie, don't listen to any of it.
No, those are the
I
emails
am.
he sends me that you don't read.
Hey, Zach, by the way, I heard you on the radio yesterday. Bama Zach.
Bama Zach.
I was flipping through, there was Bama Zach on there. Hey, Zach, how about giving me a shout out on the radio for free publicity next time?
It's not about you.
Yes, it is. Got to take a break. We'll be right back on this Tuesday morning. Y'all, hang on.
Wake up.
Don't come and love me.